Yes, teacher Navasa from River for International. Do you know at River for International, we are the center of innovation. But today, we want to take you back to answer some questions in PLE 2013, and this was one of the questions. The diagram below is part of the human digestive system. Use it to answer the questions that follow. And of course, at River for International, we always have an item that goes with everything that comes in your name. So now we are going to identify this diagram using this model. This is the mouth, this is the tongue, this becomes the epiglottis, and this tube becomes our gullet. So Y becomes our gullet. Stroke, the one we can call esophagus. Then this tube connects, enters into this part, which is part Z, and this part Z is the one we call central government, and in English they call it the stomach. I don't know how they call it in your local language. You can tell us. And then after the stomach, this tube continues, but between here there are these two parts. There is this part and this part. So we have this part labeled W, this part. We have this part labeled W, and this one is called a pancreas. And then this one, which is labeled X this side, is called a liver. Okay? So these are the major parts which have been labeled on this diagram. Now let's start answering the questions. What is the name? This is a knowledge question. It just requires us to remember the name of part labeled Y. And we have said that part labeled Y is a esophagus. Then the part labeled W is called the pancreas. The pancreas. Are we together? Then they want us to state the function of the part marked Z. They just want to tell us, they want us to talk about the function of the stomach. And we know that digestion happens in the stomach, especially for proteins. So we are going to come and say one of the functions is to digest food. You can stop here, but someone can continue and say by mixing it with gastric juice. What do we usually find in the gastric juice? Number one, we find there enzymes, which are usually produced in a dormant state. But when hydrochloric acid comes in, hydrochloric acid, it activates them. But number two, also on enzymes, we always have two types of enzymes. We have renin, which is in babies, and then we also have pepsin, which is produced in adults. This one will be able to convert or digest proteins. And of course, renin, the renin is found in babies. And its function is coagulate milk proteins. So that's why we have it in the stomach. The one disease that affects part marked X, and of course X is the liver, and the common disease that affects the liver is hepatitis. And then one way of keeping part X healthy, number one, is avoiding taking or consuming excess or excessive alcohol. Very important. A key point A key point is on the word excessive or excess, because if you are taking normal amounts, you are okay, but the problem is on taking excess. In case you have any questions or any comments, send them to our number. And in case you are disagreeing with me on any of these, kindly let us know in the comment section. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.